Welcome back to today's NBA pick video play for April 19th, 2018. In today's video, talking about this Game 3 matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs. Going to give our lean on where we feel the better value stands on the over-under. Currently, the total at 206 points. This is actually a pretty interesting series when you dive into the numbers, as Golden State, the number one ranked offensive team in all of basketball this year, averaging nearly 114 points per game, going against the Spurs in this series, who have, of course, been a defensive juggernaut, first in the NBA in total team defense this year, giving up a little under 100 points per game. But thus far, Golden State, they've been able to dictate a bit more to their tempo of play, getting up and down in transition a little bit. In the first two games of this series, Golden State's gone on to win in convincing fashion in both games. Game 1, Golden State beat the Spurs by a final of 113-92, and then in their last outing, taking down the Spurs by a final of 116-101. So scoring right around their average on the year in their first two games at home, but now switching over to the road setting. It'll be interesting to see if Golden State is still able to dictate their tempo of play and get right around the average that we've been seeing from them offensively this year. Of course, Golden State not quite as potent with that ceiling potentially being a little bit less without Steph Curry out there, but this is still a team that has some great offensive weapons, even without Curry in the mix, and the Warriors have been proving that in this series here against what has been the best defensive team in the NBA. So the Spurs, they're in desperation mode right now, down in the series 0-2, pretty much having to win the next two outings on their home court to have any kind of chance to maybe push for the upset in this series. But that's a lot easier said than done, even with going against a Golden State team that isn't at full strength. So we're seeing the total here at 206 points. We take what these two teams have averaged this year offensively. Golden State about 113.5 points, and San Antonio about 102.5 to 103 points per game, and you add those two numbers up, you get well over the 206 total that we're seeing here today, with their two numbers adding up to right at about 216 or so points. So about 10 points higher than where the total is set at for this matchup is what these two teams average offensively when you put those two numbers together. However, we do expect this to be a little bit more of a defensive-oriented battle than maybe we saw in games 1 and 2 with the Spurs getting that home court advantage. But we'd be very surprised if Golden State wasn't able to crack over 100 points again here today. And if the Spurs are going to win, they're going to have to keep pace and put some points up on the board themselves. So with that being the case, we still feel like the over 206 points is going to be the better value play in this matchup. Again, siding with the over 206 points. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our NBA playoff picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.